Hi, my name is Christine Phillips, and I'm an investigative reporter for the Indianapolis Star, and I'm here to talk to you about the Miami Correctional Facility. So very few people outside Indiana probably have even heard of Miami Correctional Facility, but they probably have at least heard of Speedway Slammer, which is the nickname that Trump officials gave Miami prison when they announced that they will house ICE detainees there. So it's basically Indiana's alligator Alcatraz. But I've been reporting on Miami Correctional for the last couple of years. I first heard about problems with violence and stabbings and drug use inside this prison back in 2022. And I've spent some time talking to as many people as I could and gathering data. And what's really become obvious is that Miami Correctional is one of the most violent and one of the deadliest prisons in the state. I've heard horror stories after horror stories from inmates. One inmate said that he was stabbed while he was in his cell by two other inmates and just left him completely covered in stab wounds. And he had no way of alerting other officers because there was no alarm buttons inside his cell, and by his account there was only one officer manning the entire housing unit. So he said that one officer found him more than a half hour later. Problems with drug use is also pretty rampant, and I've heard this from some former employees as well. One inmate said that drug use basically happens all day, every day, and whatever drugs are sold in the streets, they are also sold inside the prison. So obviously these problems are not unique to Miami Correctional, and it's certainly not unique to Indiana prisons. But the state of Indiana is investing a lot of money in this prison. They are spending $16 million in renovations, facility upgrades, and new equipment, including buses and new vans, to basically turn Miami Correctional into a major ICE hub in the Midwest. And state officials also expect that this partnership with the Trump administration will result in hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funds. So that is a lot of taxpayer money, and the public deserves to know the history and really the current reality of this prison. If you want to read more, please go to indiestar.com.